What's up? What's up? What's up? Two times in one day. What do you think? All right. This is a hero's journey with Dr. D. It's not midnight, but it's 11 o'clock. And let me move this over here so I can get a little. Oh, I'm about to drop stuff. All right. I was a little thirsty. I still got a dragon. I can't believe it. But hopefully it get better. All right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If you comment, I got the live chat on. And then we talk about the Amber Guyger. I have mixed reviews or thoughts pertaining to the situation. This has been a year in the making. So, what do you think about the case and the verdict and what happened? You know, I put in my description, another unnecessary death. So, if anybody's on the live right now, a comment, hit me with some questions, and we'll talk about it. Well, let me give you my piece first. My piece first is that we have a lot of different things that are happening that's unnecessary. A black man died, but the question is, why did he die? He didn't do anything. He wasn't driving in an affluent neighborhood, and he wasn't pulled over. But the man was on his couch, chilling, looking at football, eating Ben and Jerry's, eating his ice cream. And then his neighbor just bust up in there because she was on the phone. So what I hear. And I think she was a little distracted. And she wasn't a little distracted, she was a lot distracted. But she freaked out. Now the question is, did she freak out because it was a man, a black man, or just somebody in her apartment? So she thought. They got do I got a live chat on here? Let me double check. Live chat. Participants. Oh, I think it may be open now. So is anybody talking now? Live chat. I don't know. But in any case. So what happened? Old boy was he was sitting looking at television. And you can relax and look at television in your own crib. Where can you look at television at? And where can you relax at? I have I addressed the topic in a book I wrote about 10 years ago. And it's called the Endangered Species Project. And the Endangered Species Project actually is referring to adolescent, African American male adolescents. I was addressing issues within the community in North Carolina. I picked the third biggest school district in the county, not the county, but in the state, to actually address. Talking about how not having an effective role model in the classroom affects generally how they become, and generally a lot of things are gauged based on grades. And in North Carolina, it's they put a lot of emphasis on the EOGs, which are in the grade testing. And really, to tell you the truth, the testing is for the data. Because some people can do well on testing, some people don't do well on testing, but they ace everything out. Actually, I know somebody who does poorly on the EOGs every year, but always goes to the next grade and has good grades and is at a very, very good school. So to go back to the reason why I did the study, I did a trend analysis, a 3-year analysis pertaining to how effective black male in a classroom will actually affect a black boy as far as how they see themselves as perception. Perception is everything. And just imagine if you're a little boy and you I dealt with the um lower socioeconomic area, which majority of in the area that I did my research at, it's not doesn't have a lot of fathers there, and unfortunately, in the elementary school system, there's not a lot of men, black nor white, and so the little boy goes to school for 8 hours, and all he sees is women. He comes home, he just has mama. And so the the um, the distaste for the education system is not really for the education system. It's for the place where daddy's not there or someone that looks like daddy is not there or a man is not there. Somebody's not there to actually show me how to be a man. Unfortunately, a lot of women have the responsibility of raising boys to be men the best way they know how. And that's a shame, but it needs to be a change. So the connection the connection with that has with this case is really none. It's just the cases that the ones that actually do get out the system, the boys that actually do make it up and become good role models will become affluent in neighborhoods with good jobs. They're being cut down before they can actually raise a boy to be like them. Why is that happening? Why has this become an epidemic amongst our people? Endangered species is what I call black men to a certain extent because if a black man is not there to raise a black boy, then a lot of times a black boy won't grow up to be the man to raise the next generation. And a lot of making bad decisions because nobody's to guide them to be a man in a world that needs guidance. Hmm, that's interesting. Really interesting. And this will be my third live. It'd be really good if somebody can get online and hit me with a question or something. But the thing about the case, it took a year and it seemed like she's very remorseful to a certain extent. I talked to someone earlier, said, those just crocodile tears. Mm. What do you think? Were they crocodile tears or was it sincere? But the deed was already done. But if they were sincere, why in the world would you go with the castle document? Um, I was listening to it earlier about the castle document, trying to make a case that they stand your ground because she's trying to fight for her life in her own house, but she wasn't in her own house, so it wasn't valid. She's somebody else's house and shot the man point blank. She got it was 5 to 99 years, 5 to 99. But I saw the case where she got 10. I didn't see the rest of it, but she got 10 years. She got sentenced to 10 years. Man, but what I saw was really interesting is that my man's younger brother, this is powerful. He said, all I want is for Emma to know Christ. All I want, my brother would have wanted, is for her to know Christ. No hate, no resentment, no vulgarity. Is love in the midst of pain. How can you how can you show love in the midst of darkness? That's a good question. But it can be done. But he said all my brother would have wanted is for you to become Christ-like. If I've heard anything else, that was Christ-like behavior. And then to top it off, old boy did. He said, hey, he said, can I just give a hug? Can I just give a hug? He ran down there and gave her a big hug, and she ran to him. Now, she had no handcuffs on. Or did they loosen the handcuffs on? And she's a convicted murderer. And they let her run out there and hug him. Kind of makes me think, on the other hand, will it be the same? Would it have been the same? Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna stay on a couple more minutes. Somebody drop me a line. Mm. Mm. I'm thinking times have really changed. Or have they really? Yeah, the situations happen in the White House. Yeah, the the environment that we're in right now and hostility within America. And you wonder, has it always been here? It's just been suppressed? Or has it been that the powers that be have made it okay to hate? Or not okay to hate, but to show the hate. Because just because a person doesn't show the hate don't mean they don't hate you. Just because you get a check don't mean you're not despised. And this is crossing all racial barriers. It's not necessarily pointed at one race or another. It's just pointed at uh, the darkness in men's hearts. Mm. But the Amber Guyger thing is a very interesting thing, situation. It seemed like she got 10 years. And I didn't look at the whole proceeding because it was quite lengthy. I wonder if she got 10 years, will she get out on parole? Mm. Will she be out in 3 years? She said she's just 31. She get out 4 years. She still got a whole life. Let me see if I type something. No, I am the only participant, I think. I just clicked off. All right, people. 11:28. If you on the rehash of this live stream, if you got any topics or anything you want me to discuss later on in my videos, just let me know. Just put it down. Put it in the comment section. I should be able to read it. I will respond to. I respond to comments because I still got to do. I have a video coming up probably tomorrow. Probably I'll get it done before the end of the week. Communication styles, and that's what I'll be putting up. So from here on out, you'll probably get from time to time this different updates, heroes updates. May be based on uh, trends that happen in the news. Because that's just and like I stated before, and all my stuff, I'm inspired to encourage, to motivate, and to educate. And the point of this live is see if anybody's on there, and maybe we can discuss start the conversation about some things that could be changed within individuals to propel a better society um, from one to another, and less fear, because fear causes people to react um, erratically and before they think. Amber Guyger had a certain training, but she was distracted, and and the question is, was she distracted or was she pre-programmed to make a decision based on uh, what she thought was a terror, and we're not reviewing the facts before? Yeah, I know in police training they teach you to do things before you pull the trigger. But also they teach you to pull the trigger as well. Um, no diss on the on officers. It's just that we all make mistakes, but this was a very deadly one, and pun intended, because in this situation, you know why I stayed at the end of my videos. I said that as long as you get vertical, you never. If you get a vertical, I thank God for getting a vertical today because I can do right what I did wrong yesterday. But you can't say that about John. He can never get a vertical again. He can never correct his wrongs. He can never look to make a better tomorrow. Amber can, but John never will. He never will. So everybody just says to stay encouraged. I will uh, put some I download some information down below. It should be some links that connect you to some products or some books that will actually help you think better. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. But you can't think if you don't put anything in your head to think about. So y'all be blessed and remember this is the hero's journey with Dr. D. And leave some comments in the comment section and I'll respond. And then on future live events, if I do a live event, um, not a update, a live event. It's a difference between a live event. I will actually give everyone a heads up about the live stream that's coming on, and I'll tell you around the time. But there will be frequencies. There will be frequent times where I'll just get online and give a heroes update. It may be a trend, so we can educate one another, and so we can connect. So this is Dr. D. Out till we meet again.